Imagine being free from any sabotaging habits blocking you from love so you can attract the relationship of your dreams. Listen closely, because by the end of this video, you're going to learn how to align yourself with the right relationship. Now, I've been working with people for over 11 years, helping them create healthy relationships, starting with self, and helping them release the blocks and limitations, keeping them from what they want, especially in love. With many of my clients, when they do the techniques that I'm about to teach you, they start to increase their experience in love in their life. Like, love starts magnetizing to them. And in some cases, it's actually their soulmates. So grab a pen and paper and let's dive in. Be sure to stick around till the very end, because I'm going to give you my free love attraction quiz. In it, you're going to learn if you're attracting or blocking love and how to clear the 15 sabotaging beliefs that block women from love so that you can create the relationship you desire. So make sure you grab that. I'll put a link in the description below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe. That'll help the algorithm reach more people so together we can spread the love. Hi, I'm Michele Ariana. I'm an NLP master practitioner and a love attraction coach. For the past 11 years, I've been helping people deepen their own self-love and actually create their desired relationships, starting with themselves. I am super passionate about love and relationships, mostly because I've struggled with them throughout my life. I had the hardest time growing up when I was bullied. My confidence and my self-image took a big hit. I started to hate myself. I would go home and pick myself apart. So no longer was I being bullied externally. I became my own worst bully and my own worst critic. So the challenge over my journey is that I had to find self-love within me. I had to deepen my own relationship with self. But it didn't stop there. I had always struggled with relationships. I didn't feel like I was lovable or deserving. I didn't think guys liked me. Even in my relationships early on, I never felt good enough. In 2013, I found myself in the middle of a divorce, and I felt broken and broken down. I knew I was meant for great love, but I wasn't sure if I'd be able to find it again. I had a great relationship with my soulmate partner at that time, and when we decided to end our relationship for various reasons, it didn't mean I didn't want love anymore. Just I felt like there was next level love for both of us. But I'll tell you what, my confidence took a big hit. I went on a journey. I knew that I had to overcome some of my limiting beliefs, some of my limiting thoughts and habits about self, and I call those love blocks. Your love blocks are just limiting beliefs, thoughts, habits, patterns, ideas that you have about yourself, relationships, and the opposite sex. And until we clean those up and release those, we're going to keep attracting that which we believe. That the way that our brain works is we always will prove ourselves right. So whatever you believe to be true, especially backed with strong emotion, you will notice will become your experience and your reality. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you a really powerful process to help you, A, identify love blocks, become aware of them, identify them, B, refute them, clear them, get them out of your field so you're not vibing that, and to replace them with new empowering beliefs that are going to make you magnetic to the kind of relationship you desire. After I went on a journey of self-discovery, I had to face my shadow. I had to face the limiting beliefs and blocks, the darkness. And I did it in times when it felt super scary. I didn't have resources like this. So what I found is once I broke through my love blocks, I did in fact manifest love, next level love. And we had a beautiful, epic relationship for 6 years. We did conclude it lovingly. We uncoupled because we realized we were meant to go on other paths. But the key is the same processes that I'm about to share with you. This is how I was able to manifest this next level love. High quality connection and compassion, commitment, all the things you desire and deserve, you can create it. And so what I found is not only did I manifest a beautiful, another beloved, but I also found deeper levels of self-love. And that's what I'm going to teach you. It's a powerful technique. I reverse engineered what I did to attract that kind of relationship in, and I put it into a formula. I call it the Manifest Love Formula, and that's my signature program. But the key with all of this is that I had to get over my love blocks. And this is what I'm going to share with you today. In this video, I'm going to share a juicy tip right out of module 2 of my Manifest Love 5-step formula, where I'm going to help you clear your love blocks. So make sure you get a pen and paper, and we're going to go deep and be able to unearth these limiting beliefs, sabotaging patterns that literally are holding you back from attracting the relationship you desire and deserve. Oh, and I promise that when we're done, I'm going to share where you can get more resources and how you can connect more or work more with me to help you literally create the relationship that you know in your heart and soul you're called for, starting with yourself. All right, so let's dive in. First, what is a love block? A love block is a limiting belief, thought, habit, pattern, idea, or paradigm that you have, a belief you have about yourself, the opposite sex, relationships, and love in general. Anything negative around that would be a love block. Because if you have a desire and a dream, anything that's in opposition in your mind, how you feel and how you think, anything that's opposite of what you desire, that's going to block you. Because when something manifests, and be sure to check out my video on how to manifest love. You can find it here in the description below. You're going to want to catch that one because that's going to teach you how to manifest love. I also have another one on how to manifest your soulmate, which you can find right here. I'll also put that in the description. So whenever you're going to manifest your beloved, that's a certain feeling and a frequency. If you're believing the opposite of that, or you don't believe you're deserving or worthy, or you have a love block, something that contradicts actually manifesting this, it will never happen. So you've got to be willing to do the work to clear these limiting beliefs, these love blocks that are going to stop you. So first step is know what a love block is, and so that you can become aware of it. These are usually thoughts that you think or feelings you feel when you're engaging in a dating situation or you're out on the dating apps. You want to start to pay attention to what do you think about, what are you focusing on, and how do you feel when it comes to love and relationships. Okay, so number 2, why is it important to clear our love blocks? Well, as I mentioned, these are the sabotaging patterns that are going to stop you from magnetizing what you do desire. Something manifests in your life once it feels natural. So until something feels natural, it's not going to show up, meaning you have to train your brain and your body that love is already in your life. That is a key distinction. It's the magic of the ages, the secret of the ages, that super successful people and people who have created amazing things in this life understand this one secret. It is that you are the creator of your life experience, and you create with your thoughts, words, and actions. When it comes to creating, until you have identified and dialed in your self-image to act as if, be as if, emote or feel as if it's already done, it's natural, that's when something manifests into your life. That's when it aligns into your life. Now I want to invite you, I'm going to put the link in the description below. I highly recommend checking out my masterclass called The Frequency of Love. In it, you're going to be able to raise your vibration, focus on what it is that's going to align you with your beloved, and you can attract it. So raising your energy is key. Be sure to check that out in the description below. So it's super important to clear your love blocks so that they're not in your way, so that you can actually literally magnetize a lover. Just like my friend Kellyanne did when I taught this concept to her. She literally put out to the universe and God, I want my beloved to show up at my door. And 24 hours later, a sticky note was on her door by a gentleman in her building asking her out on a date. They actually wound up getting together and had a beautiful 4-year relationship. So believe me, love is possible for you. It can show up at your door, as I have had crazy stories that I'll be sharing with you over these videos of how my various clients, before they're even done with my programs, start having deeper levels of self-love, and many actually manifest their soulmate. Within the time frame, I have client text messages sending me messages saying they met their unicorn, they found their beloved because they were willing to be their own beloved. So you want to be very aware of your love blocks and clear them as they come up. All right, so the third part of this is, how do you actually clear these love blocks? I'm going to teach you. So for the first part of this 5-step process, you first want to become aware of them. So step 1, take out a sheet of paper and ask yourself, what do I believe about myself when it comes to relationships, love, men, or the opposite sex? What are any limiting beliefs that are running in my head? I'm not good enough. There's no good men or partners around. I don't deserve love. Love is hard. I hate dating. I'm not enough. I'm too much. Anything like that. Just do a brainstorm. Where are there any limiting beliefs running in your mind? You may not be aware of them just yet, so you're going to want to do an audit. Maybe keep that paper out for like a few days. Anything that comes up when you think about it, and just meditate on it. If there's any limiting beliefs, write them down. That's the first step. Step 2, you want to refute each one, or like debunk each of these limiting beliefs. So take the first limit. Let's say the first limiting belief is I'm not good enough. Okay, well, what I want you to do is ask yourself, is that really true? Is that really true? Because what you'll find is it's probably not. And if you question your limiting beliefs, you're not just blindly going through life allowing these beliefs to stay with you. A lot of times we've picked up these love blocks from our parents, from society, from the media, from our experiences where we made a false decision about something. You could have misrepresented a situation and made a decision. Someone else might have had something going on in their life. They acted ridiculous and crappy, and yet you made it be about you. I'm not good enough. So if you question, you just ask yourself, is that true? Is that really true? Like if you have the limiting belief on your list that says there's no good men in my area, they're either married or gay. Okay, well, is that true? When you look around, do you know anyone else that may have found their beloved? Right? Who else? So when you start refuting these, when you ask that question, is it true? Is it really true? What evidence do I have of the opposite? Where can I look out in the world and find the opposite of that limiting belief? Because you want to start to build up a strong case of neural pathways. Really what it is you're rewiring your mind. And you're doing it methodically. The next question you want to ask yourself for each limiting belief is, how is holding on to this limiting belief blocking me from love? Because once you teach your mind that if you hold on to this bullshit, that's also like, it's bullshit, but they're BS belief systems. So limiting belief systems are the bullshit that keeps us back from love, holding us back from what we actually desire. So when you ask yourself, how is this holding me back? You're going to start to realize, oh, this is holding me back. I don't choose it. And honestly, the biggest magic in all of this is it's a decision. When you make a decision to change a belief, it can be as simple as that. Not a day goes by that if I'm striving for my next level, whether it's in love or health or wealth, limiting beliefs will show themselves to me, mostly because they want to be revealed so that you can clear them, because your unconscious mind and your inner being knows you can't hold on to them. In order to have the thing you want, you can't hold on to the limitations and the false beliefs. So that's why they come up, they bubble up to the surface. It's not trying to sabotage you, but when you start doing this deep work, it comes up so that you can do something with it, move the energy, rewire it, rethink, think again, create a new story behind it. All right, so those are the 3 questions you want to ask yourself. Is that true? Is that really true? What evidence do I have for the opposite of that limiting belief? And how has holding on to this belief blocked me, so that you can create a new choice? All right, the next part of this, go down the list and reframe all of those beliefs. Ask yourself, how can I reframe this belief to be something that serves me, to have a positive expectation or assumption that I get to have what I want? And then you need to rewrite a new belief. This is rewriting your love story. I call it rewriting your love story, because when you create a new story, i.e. the beliefs that you're telling yourself, specifically in love and dating, you're going to create a literal new love story. What you're going to attract into your life is going to be mind-blowing. Take it from my client, Tanya. She started doing this level work, and out of nowhere, her beloved shows up. So you absolutely can do this, but you must be willing to do this work, or start playing with these concepts to help you stay focused on what you want, but as a love block comes up, be willing to handle it, to look at it. Don't just ignore it, make a new choice. All right, so as I mentioned, I have a free love attraction quiz. I would recommend downloading it. That's going to help you with this video, because in it I list the 15 sabotaging beliefs that block women from love and how to clear them. So that's a perfect companion manual for this video. so that you'll be able to see if you have any of the top beliefs. Over 11 years, I've been studying people, and these are the top 15 beliefs I've noticed that seem to be a common denominator that block women from love. So you're definitely going to want to get this free quiz and the guide so you can continue this type of work, and it will help you literally become magnetic to love. All right, well, there you have it. How to clear your love blocks. Now you have the framework and the formula. You've got the guide that you can download to help support you in this. Now get out there and be open to love, because that's the key. Where focus goes, energy flows. So you want to make sure you're focusing on the love you desire, what you choose, imagining it as you would want it. And then if a love block comes up, a limiting belief, handle it. It's okay. It doesn't have to stop you forever. Well, I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and be sure to share this video. Someone probably needs to hear this. All right, comment below. Do you have any love blocks off the top of your head that you know you've kind of been dealing with? Either you've cleared in the past or you might still have. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear. Or if there's any new love blocks that are not on that guide that I listed for you, be sure to share them with me. I can add them to the guide or do videos on them later. All right, thanks so much for watching.